All right, hi everybody. This is the Math 31 derivatives review. I'm looking at question 1u. Just got to take the derivative of this. Now, I see something like this. It's a rational expression. Very tempted to make this a quotient rule. But I resist that temptation because I see that radical in the denominator. Instead, I'm going to write this as 3x squared times x cubed plus 2 to the negative 1/3. And I'm going to attack this as a product rule as opposed to the quotient rule. So my derivative here will be, the derivative of that first term, or that first factor there, I should say, will be 6x times x cubed plus 2 to the negative 1/3. Add to that 3x squared, the first factor, times the derivative of the second factor. Now this is going to require the chain rule. So negative 1/3 x cubed plus 2 to the, well, that's going to be negative 4/3 when I take that exponent down 1, multiplied by the derivative of what's inside there, the inside function there. That's going to end up being 3x squared. Okay, so a whole lot going on here. Now, before we jump into taking out what's common here, notice that this factor of 3 and that 1/3, those will cancel. I have got a factor of 6 here, and now I've got a factor of 3 here, which means I can take out a common 3. There's an x here, and then there's going to be an x to the 4th here when all's said and done. So that's a common factor of x. And then I'm going to have x cubed plus 2, but to what power here? Well, remember we take out the smallest exponent, and between negative 1/3 and negative 4/3, the smallest exponent is negative 4/3. So now, what does that leave us with? Well, from the first term, we took out a 3, an x, and x cubed plus 2 to the negative 1 to the negative 4/3. So it's going to leave us with a 2, x cubed plus 2. Well, negative 4/3 minus negative 1/3 minus negative 4/3 is just going to be to the 1. Perfect. There it is. Over here, I had an x to the 4th. I took out an x. So this is just going to be plus x. Not plus, minus, because there was that negative term there. So this is going to be x cubed multiplied by, actually, that's it. X cubed. Everything else I took out. I took out that factor of 3. I took out the x cubed plus 2 to the negative 4/3. That's it. So then this is going to become 3x multiplied by, well, this is going to become 2x cubed minus x cubed, so x cubed plus 4, when you distribute that through, all over x cubed plus 2 to the 4/3. And actually, that doesn't quite look like 4/3. Let me just change that a little bit. That looks a little better. Yeah, there you go. There's the derivative.